Today, I'm going to introduce you to Ford EV Clubs, an online community for Mustang Mach-E and Ford F-150 Lightning owners and enthusiasts alike. So let's go. Hi, I'm Patrick with the Mach-E Vlog and one of the co-founders of the Mustang Mach-E Club of America. Recently, we've been working with the Mustang Mach-E Girls Club, the Ford Lightning Clubs of America, to basically come up with an online portal for all of us to gather. The whole idea behind this is that, there's online community forums, there's Facebook groups, all of this stuff, and we can all sort of get lost in the clutter, everything that's out there. So we wanted to create an online place where all Ford EV enthusiasts could come together, find information about events, share info, share pictures about their cars, but without a stream of constant Facebook ads or whatever other platform that we're on, without all of that extra other stuff that comes with a lot of social media networks. Basically, get rid of the clutter, let us all come together in one focused area and enjoy our vehicles and share that enjoyment with others. So that's what this video is about. It's about Ford EV Clubs. It's fordevclubs.org. We're going to dive in. So here's the initial page of the website, fordevclubs.org. You can go here and sort of just browse around and sort of see that we have all three clubs, all three major clubs for Ford EV Clubs sort of linked together. So we have the Mustang Mach-E Club of America, we have the Lightning Clubs of America, and the Mach-E Girls Club, so that you can find out more info about each of those if that's of your particular interest. The other major thing here, of course, is Join Now, which we'll get into, and the members area. You have to join before you can get access to the members area, and again, it's completely free. Before we get into joining in the members area, this part is open to the public so that anybody can browse this. And actually anybody can submit events for the EV Clubs of Ford EV Clubs website. So right now, we're in mid-July, and you can see we have quite a few events already lined up from NorCal, Michigan, Front Gate in Baseball, that's in Southern California, Missouri, San Francisco, Chicago. So we have some events already in here. If you want to know any information about them, you can click on them. We'll have information on how to register if that's possible with the event. It might just be show up, we have maps, we have the details. So all of that is available. So if you're looking for a Ford EV related event in your area, this is the place to go. And it's just literally go to the Ford EV Clubs website and then click on events, and you'll get to all of these events. And if you want to submit one, you can click on add event, and if you're a member, you can submit events, and then once they're approved, they'll show up on here as well. But what you're here for today, or what I'm hoping you do, is join the Ford EV Club. So we're going to go back out to the main page, and like I said, here's the join now. And if you join, we're just basically collecting some, the typical information that you want with a normal account. You can pick which club that you want to join. And then if you join the Mustang Mach-E Club of America, you can pick which chapter that we have here listed. Now, these are just the first ones that we have established. We're going to be establishing a lot more. And we're already talking with the Lightning Clubs of America to do the same thing for the Lightning Clubs so that we can sort of create little regional spaces for each of you to be able to gather, talk about events, or talk about maybe you need a PPF, a paint protection installer in your area. That's where we can, bring these in and get very localized information. Maybe you need a dealer recommendation because you have to take your car in or something like that. So that's why we're breaking these up into regions, and we're just getting started with this. If you don't see one for your area, shoot me an email at patrick@fordevclubs.org, and we can look into establishing one for wherever you're at. If you do select that you have a Mustang Mach-E or an F-150 Lightning, I'll do the Lightning, it'll let you sort of give us a little bit of details about the spec Lightning or Mustang Mach-E that you have, as well as please let us know how you heard about Ford EV Clubs If you're watching this video and then go sign up, you can just go ahead and put down that, click that YouTube box. But if you've heard about it from other people as well, you can check multiple boxes. And that's pretty much it. Once you do that, it'll send you an email just to confirm that you are, a real person and that you have a valid email address. Once you confirm that via your email, the email that we send out, then you'll have access to the member area. And I'm already signed in, so I'm just going to go ahead and click up here on the members area. And once we get in here, we won't go into too much detail in this because I know that you can all configure most of this stuff out. But basically, first thing I want to show you is like right now it's in dark mode. But if you prefer a lighter screen, you can click the little sun or moon icons to switch back and forth. For our purposes here, I like the dark mode. I think it just shows some of the pictures and stuff better by having it in dark mode. Over on the left, you'll see all the different national spaces. So because I'm a member of all of these, I can literally just, pick whichever one. If I want to go into like the Lightning Club, I will only see Lightning Club stuff here. If I want to see everything, I can go back over here to the upper left and click feed. Below that, we'll see, Ford EV Club's website. That takes us back out to the main website. Ford EV Club events, of course, takes us to the events page. The donate, no obligation, of course, but if you would like to donate, it is costing us quite a bit of money per month to run the website for hosting, plus the software has some cost and may have some more cost coming up, and we'll get into that in a second. But if you are like us and you're in the Southern California region, we can go down here and find the SoCal Mach-E Club and see what's going on in this area. And it was just the 4th of July. Keisha, one of our primary members, our leaders, chapter leaders down here in SoCal, and with the Mach-E Girls Club, she posted a nice happy 4th of July message. But basically that's, how the general feed works. You can go in here, you can add your own, post. Feel free to pick whichever one you think is most appropriate. If you're in SoCal and you have a nice photo of your car in front of some palm trees, you can put pictures up here. This is what it's meant for, so share info about your car or whatever so that you can basically connect with other Ford EV enthusiasts. So you can post photos, you can post about an event, you can sort of plan events. We've seen some of that with the NorCal and Pacific Northwest. They are doing a great job of planning their events via the website here, and it's been really nice to see that happening. So you'll see the Pacific Northwest, they just had a meetup in Portland at the end of June, and they posted some photos of it. So if you click on a photo, you can sort of look at it, you can comment on it, you can heart it, you can leave messages. So a lot of, the common functionality that you see on Facebook. But if I go back here, there's going to be a couple of things missing compared to Facebook. One, you're not going to scroll through and find a bunch of ads that are just, I was just looking at my feed today, and I think probably 50 to 60% of the posts were literally ads from companies. We're not going to have that. We may have a couple of ads, that we'll put over here, sponsors. We are a sponsor of this, site. So we have our logo here. We may add some sponsors and some little things like that, but we're not going to saturate the whole feed with ad after ad. I also, by the way, created a little trending section, and we're going to put in just a few things in here, move some things over from maybe the other forums. And these are sort of the hot topics that are going on in the community, things that we want people to know about. For example, Mark posted about the 000 offer from Ford, 0% down, or 0 down, 0% interest, 0 payments for 90 days from Ford that they just announced. So we moved that over here to the trending because that's something that we think a lot of people will want to see. And it's very easy to share the links from here. So click on the 3 dots. What you can do is you can click copy link, and then you could share that link. If you are looking for if you see all of these regional spaces, you're I want to find one in my area, it should have automatically signed you up for the one in your area when you created the signed up in the registration form. But if you want to add others, or you're looking for a different one, like maybe you're traveling to Las Vegas over the holidays and you want to connect with people while you're there, you can go into the spaces area and then find all of them listed here, and you could actually search for them as well. One of the things you'll definitely notice though is that it's only Mustang Mach-E regional spaces. We are willing and working with the Lightning Clubs of America to set up regional spaces for them as well, maybe the Girls Club, but right now we don't have them. So anyways, and we could go into a lot more detail, but I really don't need to. You're sort of familiar with using Facebook. A lot of this stuff is common. I did, like I said in the beginning, I showed you the events section that's sort of on the public facing side. We're looking at buying an event module that will be more tightly integrated with the community portal side of things so that it's hidden only for members. That should be coming out relatively soon. Look for that. The other thing is that it is also available like via your mobile phone, but only as like browsing with your normal Safari or Chrome browser. So I can bring that up real quick and just sort of show you a couple of screenshots, or maybe I'll do a screen recording real quick. So here's how it will look if you are accessing this on your mobile phone. You basically just have to use your browser, go to Ford EV Clubs, and then you'll see that little menu in the upper right. You tap on that. And then once you have already been registered, you can click on members. If you are not logged in, it'll ask you to log in first. A lot of the stuff is very similar. So again, like you can click on the moon or the sun to switch back and forth, but it's very similar, except of course, like you can't see the entire menu on your mobile phone. So you can just click the little menu on the upper left, and then you can scroll here. Of course, you won't have to scroll. Mine just has all the spaces, so it's very, very full. But like you can just, tap on whatever space you want to go into, just using the menu there. So let's see, we'll go back to EV Q&A, and again, like very, very easy to navigate. But yeah, this is just a quick overview. I just wanted to show you some of that stuff. We're planning on adding a lot more features and a lot more fun stuff. Maybe some tutorials and like courses, but like things to help new Ford EV owners out. Want to integrate the events better. There's actually a chat module that is active. I didn't go into that, but you can sort of play around with that and explore that. And this software, like I said, they're looking at coming up with an events module. There's also the potential for an actual app that we could make available in the Apple and Google app stores. That'll probably cost more money, so we'll have to see like how much does it cost versus how much we can afford. But overall, I'm asking you today, please go sign up at FordEVClubs.org. It'll help us out to build the numbers. We already have 650 members. That's growing on a daily basis. If we can get that up to have thousands and thousands, it'll help us even more, because then we can reach out to companies and then say like, hey, can we give a discount? We have 2,000, 5,000, however many members, and they're more willing to work with us. And it also will hopefully make it so that then we can buy things like the events module and the actual app that you can install on your phones. The other thing I'm asking is like, sign up today, but like make it a habit of, going back and checking the website periodically. The website can send you notifications when there's new posts, or it can send you like a weekly journal digest of new posts. You can control that by going into your profile. If you have any questions, reach out to me, Patrick at FordEVClubs.org, and I can help you out with any of this stuff. But the whole idea is like, we want to put the control in your hands. We want to put the community in your hands. Like, you can connect with people. So you are the ones that are really making this a success or failure. And what it takes is step one, sign up. Step two, keep going back, revisiting the website, adding more photos, adding more events. The more events, the more photos, the more interactions we have, the better. We've seen some of the Facebook groups out there where, first of all, they can be hard to find. Once you find them, you go and you look and like nobody's posted in 6 months. So just help us out, sign up, keep visiting, keep posting, keep putting photos, events, and all of that, and it'll make this all the better. But with that, normally we want to finish up by asking you to join the Mustang Mach-E Club of America, the Lightning Club of America, Clubs of America, or the Mustang Mach-E Girls Club. But today we're going to ask you to join Ford EV Clubs. And thank you, all of you, for watching, subscribing to the YouTube channel, making us get to the number of subscribers that we have today. Over 18,000 people have subscribed, so thank you so much. Of course, thank you to our Patreon members. They're the ones that are actually helping to fund stuff, including the software for FordEVClubs.org. They are contributing on a monthly basis, and we very much appreciate all of them, whose names are scrolling down below, or more like just popping up down below. We have Unbridled, Engage, and Whisper as well. Also, of course, thank you to our YouTube members. They are also contributing monthly and helping to do stuff like pay for the software that runs Ford EV Clubs, as well as things like this mic that we point out very often. And I think that's it for today. So as Liv would say, whatever you drive, whether it's a Mach-E or a Lightning or anything else, go join Ford EV Clubs and enjoy the ride. Bye.